boys and gals, and welcome to our 18th episode of Down the Scope, the gaming podcast you can't miss. And I am joined by my handsome co-host. And let's start off with Mr. Viridia Guru 22. Hey, Brad.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. What you eating?
I just got done eating a boiled egg.
Non sequitur.
Rock.
Okay. Let's go over to our next handsome co-host, Red Dawson 27. Hey, Reed.
Wait, we don't know if he's handsome or not because we've never seen his face.
That is true.
Don't encourage them, damn it.
You can't tell if somebody's handsome by seeing their shadow.
How about sexy? Okay, I changed that. My sexy co-host, Red Dawson 27. Your shadow looks sexy.
Your shadow looks sexy.
But he's only like 3,000 away from 10,000, so he promised people to show his face.
Yeah, I'm not.
Down.
Hey, Reed, if you don't think that on the 10,000th episode, I'm gonna be hounding your comment box, going, where is it? Where is it?
Show us your face. Show us your face.
And you're just rallying the troops, aren't you?
Hey, if you want, I'll tell you what. If you want me to, I will do like a dual video with you, just so you're not scared. I'll like walk out, like you can put your face on camera, and I'll be right beside you. Like I'll film myself talking to you on Skype, and I'll be like, "See, guys, he's not ugly."
You're so mean. I'm not an ugly kid. Screw you.
No one's telling you're ugly. We just want to see your handsome
He's assuming.
face.
We want you to make an IRL video. It would be an in Reed's life.
Oh,
Too early for a
hug him one day. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna be like, "Oh, Grandpa Anakin."
God damn it!
Early for a pod. It's like less than 5 minutes into the podcast.
You little whippersnapper.
Oh, we have to be nice to Anakin, though. You know what? You know why?
Awesome.
Because he is a year older today.
Woo!
Happy birthday!
Thank you. Yep. I went ahead and I got a cane for my birthday. I'm working towards that wheelchair.
Closer to death, or or survival, whichever way you look at it.
You only have a year left on Earth, so.
That's true. That's true.
And you're right. I thought about that because I just heard that California got hit by tornadoes.
Indeed.
Yeah. What the hell was that? It's like
Wait, I'm staying the hell away from them.
It's the tornadoes here in the
Don't they have mountains to block it?
Yeah, because the mountains block tornadoes.
Tornadoes freeze when they cross the border into Canada.
What's it called? Tundra? No, I can't even do a corny Anakin joke. Come on, you got it.
There's this awesome
tornado tundra. Come on, cross it up right now.
No, that's the reason.
Tundrado.
We don't have Canadians crossing the border all the time because there's a big wall of frozen tornadoes in the way.
That's right.
I'm just kidding. That's horrible.
She's right.
I'm gonna bleep that out.
Good lord.
It's gonna be one long, like 3-second beep.
It's like, what was that? It's like,
we can't go to Canada because the beep, 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 beep.
Anyway,
whatever.
Introduce Anakin. You haven't even introduced Anakin yet.
I did. How is it, birthday boy?
Well, I guess that's an intro. It's been crazy this week. It has been absolutely crazy. Me and my wife are finally closing on the house, and because we're closing on the house, I went ahead and did my wacky, crazy video of my theater room that everybody was just like beating me up about seeing. No, we can talk about it for 30 more minutes if you want to. But I'm telling you, no, we gotta talk about Brad's response video. Just for a second, we've got to talk about that. I'm telling you, I was freaking dying laughing.
Loved it.
I was laughing at Paul's comment. He was like, "Only in the South can you find a box of miscellaneous ammo shells."
I know. It's like
I was like, you know what? I was like, I wonder. What I thought was going to happen, because I put at the end, I was like, just tell me who you thought was better. And I was like, I thought they were going to be like, dude, yours was awesome, but Anakin trumped it, obviously. Hell no, dude.
I was in my head. I've never sworn so much the whole time. But in my head, I was swearing the whole time, like, F you, Anakin.
Well, I was sitting there going, as I'm watching Anakin's video, I'm like, this isn't even him showing us the room. He is presenting it to his buyers. He's going to turn around, and instead of that wrinkled ass piece of paper outside the door, he's going to have a 25-inch plasma screen sitting there, and as people walk in, this video is going to be playing.
I know. I was waiting for his laser pointer,
Jesus.
I was like, he sold me on it, dude. If I was looking for a house, and
I was waiting for the laser pointer, and this side.
Well, after I watched some of it, I wanted to go back and do a little key over it with a logo down at the bottom, and I was going to put QVC down at the bottom. That way you could just. That's right. There's only one of these rooms left right now. You'd better call.
This was custom. You said custom, so I was like, every other word out of my mouth in that parody is going to be custom. So everything I saw, I was like, this is custom. And what really pissed me off was my first take failed, but like, I was sitting there going through the kitchen going like, custom.
That is awesome.
Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, so if you haven't seen Anakin's room, that was actually really cool.
Oh man, it's just crazy.
Even though I was very envious at the end, I even posted a comment before I decided to go do the parody. I was so envious. I was like, dang it, man. I couldn't give up this room. But that's the only thing that kept me watching was like, he's not going to have this in a while, though, so it's cool.
That's right. And let me tell you, I have to clarify one thing, because I had a ton of people say, what the hell do you do for a living? Like this room is like $1 million room or something, and I just won the lottery. The thing is, let me tell you, I just have to clarify, okay? First of all, I am in my late 30s, all right? I do have a career, I have, a lot of years on most everybody watching my channel. So the thing is my wife works, I work. Shut up.
I didn't say it.
But the thing is, everybody was like, "Are you rich?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not rich." Jesus,
he is rich.
I am not rich. This thing took me.
Rich.
It took me years.
Shut up, Reed.
It took me years to save to do this room. Okay, I seriously planned this room literally for years before I finally said, "You know what? I'm going to try to do it." And I skimped and I cut corners and I did everything I could to get this room done. And I'm telling you, even when I hired a contractor to come in here and try to get it done the way that I wanted it to, the price started ballooning overnight. I mean, it was just like every time I said, no, it needs to be like this, or like, oh, well, that's not the way you explained it the first time. And then, next thing I know, that'll be another $1,000. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, I don't have that much money. So I'm telling you, I had to cut so many corners, and then the hardware and everything. I paid for the hardware for years on a credit card because I wanted to get it all at once. So it wasn't like I just, won the lottery and I built this room. I mean, literally, it took me years to save up enough money to even get going with it. And then, I had to, I had to skimp and do what I could to get the room set up initially. And now I'm giving it all up. So I'm going to be back in the same boat with everybody else, wanting a room like this.
Well, I've got to assume that room right there made your price go up. Now, I'm not asking you to clarify, but yeah, I'm sure it did.
Well, the thing is, my house isn't even that expensive. I mean, my house, me and my wife bought this house for $96,000 when we moved in. Okay, and that's pretty damn cheap. Okay, for a house of our size. Yeah. And then we did a ton of work to the house. I mean, we did a ton of work. And we're in a very nice little neighborhood, I mean, it's not high-end or anything, $96,000. We sold the house for $150,000. And that's after 8 years of living here, and we put more than $50,000 into the house. And if you consider just the theater room alone, the theater room is worth about, if you include the hardware and the entire remodeling job, the entire theater room is about $20,000 to $25,000 by itself. And so you're talking about, we put probably $75,000 into this house over a period of 8 years. And that was us doing a lot of the work, I mean, that was us doing anything and everything we could. So, we really still took a loss when we sold the house, even after giving all this stuff away with the room and everything.
That's crazy.
I think what pissed me off the most was when you said this TV's HD ready, but I haven't set it up yet.
Oh, the 3D ready.
3D ready. That's what I meant. I was like, what the hell, man? I would. I would die to have a 3D TV and hook that up. I'd be like playing Killzone. I mean, I wanted to see what that's like, gaming wise. I was like, God dang it!
Well, it would take another $300, so that was the problem. Is I just wasn't willing to do it. The 3D was so limited.
Glasses and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, at least you did the room.
Glasses. That's the expensive part.
At least you did the room presentation very tastefully, unlike Reed's gifting videos, where he just shows off what he got for his birthday and makes everybody.
Here you go, friends. Here I got a new video game. Oh, another new video game and a new router,
a new modem, a new monitor, and blah blah blah. Oh, I'll be back.
Spoiled.
That's right.
Minutes, and I will show you all the other stuff I got that wasn't included in this video.
Oh, I got another video, you guys.
Guys, that was my first impression of Reed. That was the first video I watched of him. Really, was when it said my Christmas, and I watched it.
My spoiled Christmas.
My wife was
goddamn spoiled.
My wife was like, "What the hell is this shit?" And I'm like, well, it's Rad Austin 27's Christmas. She's like, I never got that crap. When I was like, Brittany, I didn't either, so don't feel bad.
My family loves me a lot. If you haven't caught on yet.
Hey.
I have PX5, the new Turtle Beach.
I want to clarify. I want to clarify something. That does. I know your family.
No, gifts. No, I don't want to. Don't bring up the whole. Gifts don't buy shit. No kidding, they don't. That's not even close. I trade so much away.
No. What all I'm trying to clarify is that you say your family loves you, but just because you don't get a lot for Christmas doesn't mean your family doesn't love you that much.
Oh no, I'm not saying that either. Jesus.
You're like, I never got that, and you're like, well, my family loves me a lot.
No. I'm saying they go past the point. Like they will, they'll be paying off debts for a while just because my mother has this in her head that Christmas is supposed to be huge. It's supposed to be a big thing. It's supposed to be the rewarding time of the year. And my parents work really hard. They save up all year, and that's our big thing.
Yeah.
And that's how much they love me and my sister. That's what I'm trying to say, and that's what I probably should have said instead of, the other way. But then again, you guys did,
Well, I guess I'm going to hate my kid because I'm a piece of shit. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's talk about some gaming.
Let's talk about the gaming world.
Yeah, let's stop picking on Rad. Where are my Cheez-Its?
His comfort food.
Good lord.
Jesus.
Oh, shit.
Is that what you rich guys eat?
No, we actually eat gold. I'm sorry.
That
Are
Reed.
you putting caviar in your Cheez-Its?
That Reed, he crackers me up.
Crackers me up.
Christ. Alright, so Zombie, what do we got in gaming this week?
Have you seen the new trailer coming out
What trailer?
this week?
What trailer?
This week. It's the new
It's a
MW2
gooseneck.
trailer.
They're making a Modern Warfare 3?
No, be quiet. Stop that.
Oh, cheese and rice.
Are you going to explain what it is?
Have you seen it?
She's too busy laughing at cheese and rice.
Have you guys even seen it?
I saw it. It looks just like
What do you
Battlefield
guys-
3.
What do you guys?
It really does. It looks just like the Battlefield 3 trailer.
No,
There's like
it
buildings
does
falling
not.
down. I'm like, look, there's a building falling
to be
down.
honest with you. I'm just like, oh, look, same game. That's cute.
Alright,
Maybe there's some new guns.
now,
Ask Brad what I think of it when I was watching it earlier. I'm like, oh, there should be a 3 in all the countries.
Oh yeah, they did that. That's right. America spelled with
that's
a
what she was looking
3.
at. She's like,
Like
oh my
America.
god, there's so many 3s instead of E's. It doesn't make sense.
I can't read this garble. No,
Like
so
England,
It's like
France,
a mare
Germany.
3 or a ca. I don't understand. And look, it's Fran 3, and then it's like Thringland. It's like I don't understand it. What
Germany.
make believe universe is this?
It's like infinite ammo for Anakin. Unbelievable. Thank you, Infinity Ward.
England.
Yeah, Thringland. Oh my God, that's a great name for a country.
G3 or something.
That's awesome. Well, okay, so the trailer is a trailer. I'm getting tons of messages. What do you think of the trailer? What do you think of the trailer? Well, I think exactly what I think of any trailer. I'm 100% skeptical, and I will never be satisfied by a trailer. I'm sorry. This trailer shows nothing. When I see a game and it's like the reveal trailer, I'm like, unless it says gameplay in front of that, I am not interested.
I agree. You know, when
Same with gameplay, even.
It's the same thing with the Battlefield 3 trailer, okay? When they first released it, you know, there was all this hype and everybody was going crazy, and I'm like, I ain't saying a word until I see the gameplay. And then they released that 12-minute gameplay video, and I'm like, all right, now I'm on board here. You know, show me some more of that, you know?
Yep, exactly. And that's what I did with Modern Warfare 2. That's what I've done with every game. It's just like, guys, you cannot get excited about a trailer that's made this way. You can make anything. I mean, look at The Hangover 2. Okay?
Here we go.
The trailer was like, they took some of the funnier parts in the movie and they're like, hey, you know, but the movie sucks balls. So you look at Modern Warfare, look at any game. And, okay, look at Brink, even. This was a game that has been panned by critics to be a horrible game or mediocre at best. I hated it. And you look at the trailer, and the trailer, it's like, oh, that looks pretty fun. No. Guys, you can't trust a trailer that doesn't have any gameplay in it. I mean, if it has some gameplay and you're like, oh, that does look nice, it looks smooth, crisp, no screen tearing in the trailer at least. You know, there's a fluidity to it that I'm liking. I've played Modern Warfare 2, so I have an idea of how this is going to control. So when you're sitting there looking at it, you're like, okay, this is nice. But with a game with like Modern Warfare 3, you've got to understand that it's not. You can't even just look at something and be like, this is going to be good. This is one of those games that you have to experience. You have to say, okay, what do we got here? We've got perks that don't match up. We've got guns that are overpowered. We got these are things you can't see. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you
lag issues, blah blah blah.
It's exactly the thing is, you know, it's exactly that feel that I've been talking about between Treyarch games and Infinity Ward games. You know,
exactly.
It's that, you know, it's just there. You have to be able to play it and feel what the engine is like, what the input lag is. You know, all these various things. You know, it's something that a trailer does nothing for you in this. You know, sure, it'll kind of show you some interesting things. You can pick out a gun here and there, but until you put your controller in front of your screen with that game on there, that's the only way that you're going to be able to judge it.
Exactly.
And I'm worried about Battlefield in that sense, by the way, because, you know, Battlefield has never had the right feel to it. Certainly not for a hardcore run and gunner like Modern Warfare 2 was. And so I'm very worried about that.
I mean, think of there's such a bandwagon train of everyone saying Black Ops is terrible. Battlefield 3 is going to be the greatest game ever. And they're going to go from Call of Duties, running around quick-scoping. I mean, they're still somewhat quick-scoping. I've seen Colin do that in some of his videos and Matimio. But, I mean, it's nothing compared to Modern Warfare or any of the COD series.
Guys, I don't think it's fair to compare the games, honestly, because, like, you've got the people who play Battlefield. That game is a strategy game. That is a team game where it's just like, you know, you're not going to be... That's not the point, is to kill. The point is to complete missions and stuff like that, unless you're playing, like, you know, the squad team deathmatch. But even then, there's a whole lot of, you know, strategy in it. Whereas Modern Warfare is more arcadey than Battlefield. You know, it's got that... I mean,
it's an arena style. I know what you're saying, and you know
that's
the thing.
With you.
I agree. You can't really compare the two franchises, but the problem is Battlefield 3 is going for that feel and that style of gameplay that Modern Warfare was known for, and I think that's where things are going to get nasty because I just don't think they've got the right engine.
Do you think why do you think they're going for that?
I'm telling you, I think that's what they're going for. I think they are trying to actually turn into that Call of Duty run and gun fast game style versus what Battlefield's been known for, which is some of the vehicles and the team play and some of the other things. I'm telling you, I think they're going to try to go for that that whole Call of Duty style.
They're trying to kill the biggest franchise
here.
right now.
My friends have, some of these guys were hardcore COD fans. I mean, COD 4, COD 5, Modern Warfare. But by Modern Warfare and into Black Ops, they just said, we're done. He says, I'm not playing it. There was about 3 or 4 of them, and their whole thing they keep saying, I keep hearing over and over, is it's too cartoonish. It's not realistic. It's just, I know it's a video game, but it's too much for me now. The thing is just utter crap, and then they say Battlefield's the way to go. And how do you guys feel about the idea that it's becoming a cartoon Call of Duty more than a, you know, anything realistic, what they used to do?
Well, like I told you in the first podcast, the first time I could pick up a Barrett 50 caliber sniper rifle and run around with it, I knew it was cartoony. Have you ever picked one up?
No, I have not.
Reed, you're not picking up a Barrett. You disassemble these things, you carry them around, you assemble them on site mainly most of the time. You don't run around with a Barrett. That was the one thing I was just like, if I'm going to nitpick, that's the number one thing. I'm sorry.
Well,
those things
hang
are
on.
humongous.
If you can pick it
What
up
about the
and
Browning?
run around with it, you just have to grin and bear it.
Shut up. God.
Yeah, talk about like
God.
You did this to yourself.
No, I did not. Okay,
Yeah,
I don't have that 4 pun site here going on. I can like
4 puns. Oh, Jesus.
four
where I can
punch.
see this crap coming. Like normally I'd catch. It's kind of like when you're about to jump into a "that's what she said" situation and you stop yourself. I'm not that good at it with puns, though. I can stop myself and be like, yeah, I put it right. Nope, not gonna say put it right in the hole. I'm gonna say I put it right in the. I don't know. Can't say that. It's just like I don't know. I don't know when to stop myself. In any case, back on topic. Those were the things that made it cartoony. Not only that, a lot of people gripe. One thing about Call of Duty that I like more than all the others. I like how the people die quick. Now that's realistic, okay? I don't like in Battlefield where it takes a ton of bullets to take somebody down. With Halo, I don't like that. Like that's why in Halo, I only play SWAT because like it's a one-shot head to the head. So the way I look at it, I'm like they're wearing invincible armor, their head's a target. I have to go for the head. But in Battlefield, I have to play hardcore because they don't, and even in hardcore, they don't die that fast.
See,
So-
What about Rambo though? I mean, he's so realistic.
I actually here's the thing, I like the arena style. I don't want that much realism. If I wanted realism, let me tell you, there's some other games out there like Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six and like SOCOM, stuff like that. I'm telling you, if you want realism, go after that. What I want is fast-paced fun where you shoot, your bullets hit what you are aiming at. I don't even care even about the realistic stuff where you start having to calculate the parabolic arc of the bullet based on the.
I'm with Anakin. Actually,
Let me tell you, Quake 3
I don't want
Arena.
to be-
Quake 3 Arena was one of the most fun games, and it is still played today because there's none of that realistic crap. You point and you aim your railgun at somebody. As long as you fire and your target is on that person, they die. End of discussion. There is nothing else,
No, I understand what you're saying there, but just the idea, my friends, and I'm not defending them in it like 100% here, but I'm just saying they have this idea about it that it's how Call of Duty tries to make it realistic. They go do the research, they make it realistic, but when you got other games, for fun, that's their MO.
Really.
Call of Duty's MO hasn't
Historical
historically
facts,
been
it's not even
cartoon,
real.
but obviously it has.
Well, I don't. When I say I see the cartoony side of it. I see what you're saying and how it's not realistic. But yeah,
I like
Anakin's
that.
got a point. It's one of those things. It's like you either like it or you don't. Now,
Exactly.
Call of Duty, all Call of Duty is one of those arena Quake type. It's a fast-paced shooter.
I mean, it's made on the Quake engine, for crying out loud.
Right. Exactly. It's that, but it's just disguised as a military shooter.
That's
okay?
it. That's it.
It's just disguised. So I mean,
Agreed.
if you're looking for that realistic value, then go for Battlefield. Go for SOCOM. Go for a Rainbow Six. You don't know realistic till you play Rainbow Six.
Yes,
okay,
exactly.
That's realistic. Now, those are the games you want. If you're playing Call of Duty for the realism, nah. I mean, when you look at the guns, now a lot of people don't have a good idea of guns. But when you've got, in Modern Warfare 2, when you've got an MP5 shooting a 9mm bullet, and then you've got a Vector that shoots the exact same bullet at a faster velocity, and he shoots more rounds per minute, and it does less damage, then you know that it's not real. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
they're balancing the guns for the sake of the gameplay. That's all it boils down to. And if you want to go for realism, there's no way. I mean, the guns are completely whacked out if you try to go for realism.
And not only that, if you're going for realism in guns, most of the time you're not even going to notice a change in a lot of the guns unless you were actually firing the gun. You wouldn't even notice a change a lot of the time. It's like, if you're shooting a gun that shoots a 9mm round, The only way you're going to tell the difference is if you're holding it. Does it give more recoil? Does it shoot faster? I mean, it's one of those things. So, if realism, looking for realism in games for one is kind of weird anyway, because it's like who pays for realism, right? And then
fancy rules.
Right, why would you go out of your way to pay for something you could experience yourself? I mean, if I want to go shoot a real gun, I'll just go shoot a real gun. But
using the ammo in your living room.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not the ammo. It's right.
The miscellaneous box of ammo.
It's on the way out the door. Okay, so I mean that's exactly right. But when I play a game, I'm here to have fun. That's all there is to it. So I'm not looking for realism or not. I'm looking to have fun, and it really just depends on what your style is. Call of Duty, it's not realistic. It's not ever going to be realistic because it's not fun that way. If every gun, in reality, if you pulled a gun up to the sights and you shot it, you wouldn't be firing full auto. You have to burst that thing to keep it in line. I don't care how strong you are. If you see a real guy shooting an assault rifle, he actually uses his other arm to position it, to hold it stable. So I mean, yeah, it's just one of those things. I like Call of Duty. It's just the unbalancing and all that stuff. That's what really makes it bad for me, not the cartoony, whatever. That's not what does it.
Well, speaking of Modern Warfare 3,
yeah,
the deal is, I mentioned a few minutes ago, they've used the Quake engine, at least Infinity Ward did, and Treyarch kind of did their own thing here in the last couple of games that they did, but Infinity Ward, up until the big breakup of right after Modern Warfare 2, they've been using the Quake 3 engine, obviously modified and changed up for their version, for Call of Duty and all that. But still, at the end of the day, that's a very, very good engine that was very solid network code. And that's what I absolutely loved about Modern Warfare 2 and the original Modern Warfare.
Right.
However, the new announcement has been thrown out there. I saw it on Kotaku and Joystick. They both covered it, that Infinity Ward, working with Sledgehammer Games, they actually, for Modern Warfare 3, they are introducing a brand new engine. So now, not only did we have to get used to the Treyarch way to play, but now we're going to have to. Now we're going to get sledgehammered into this new engine, to try to figure out.
Why do you have to do that?
So let me ask you this, Anakin. Do you predict that it's going to change a whole lot?
I actually think I think it's going to be one of those things where you're going to load it up and you're going to either expect it to feel like Infinity Ward or you're going to expect it to feel like Treyarch, and it's not going to feel like either. And we're gonna be like, oh, okay, well, wait a minute, this doesn't. Well, that's kind of weird. That was lag. Well, I don't. I think it's gonna be one of those weird things that it's just gonna be like, at some point, we're gonna all have to learn the new engine's idiosyncrasies and goofy, attributes.
It's gonna be a new excuse for everybody.
Well, and actually, I'm kind of on board for that because that means it's kind of gonna even that playing field again. It's gonna be new to everybody. So I'm kind of excited about that part. I just hope it works.
Yeah, that's the truth of it. I mean, you've got it can go two ways. It can go one, it's going to be like, oh my god, like you put it in that first hour of play.
Yep.
Your face is hot, your heart's in the pit of your stomach, and you're like, God no. Or it's one of those things where it's like, this is it.
Exactly.
This is what we've been missing. Three companies came together. 3 people made a game worthy to say, this was a team effort. And
I got a really good question here. All right, I've been through a ton of different types of pressure stuff. I mean, let's just do simple stuff like taking a test. I mean, I've had times where I'm up in baseball to win the game, and I don't feel pressured. I feel like, I'd rather be nowhere else in the world but at the plate or taking the test because I'm prepared or this and that. But there's one thing in life where I get so nervous all of a sudden, my hands get sweaty, and I freak out. Is whenever I'm
You're defusing the bomb in Search and Destroy.
A 23 kill streak. When I'm at 23 kills for that nuke, I'm just like, I want to get the nuke. I gotta get the nuke, and I just camp my ass off. All of a sudden, I die.
Yeah. Oh God.
Happens to me.
I'm the exact same. How does this pertain to the topic?
Modern Warfare. That's all. Just bringing up Modern Warfare nukes.
Oh,
I'm just
there's
kidding.
gonna be a nuke?
Jesus Christ.
I'm just kidding. No, I 100% agree. I think everybody who's ever gotten a nuke will vouch for that. I mean, I've heard so many people just talk about that exact same thing. How it's like I was so close to the nuke, and like I've watched. I mean, back in the day when Machinima Respawn was pretty new, back when Modern Warfare 2 was hitting the scene pretty hard, and that was the big deal, was nuke videos. I mean, that's, you always heard that, you know, it was like, oh, my palms are sweaty, you know, I'm like, you know, knees weak, arms are heavy, and like you're just really, you're really like,
Listen to a rap.
you're really
So
kind of
funny,
scared.
too.
But yeah, no, I agree. That's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool feeling to get nervous about. But anyway, so what else about Modern Warfare?
Have
We
you
got
guys
a new
heard about
feature.
the new mode?
Yeah,
Survival.
let's talk about that.
So what is it, Reed?
Well, to be honest with you, it's Infinity Wards and Sledgehammers, and I think it's a Raven software.
Raven, yep.
That it's their version of zombies or Nazi zombies,
They didn't
depending on
say
what
that.
game. No, come on now.
Hey,
But
I know.
they're
Hey, they're,
pretty much making a leveling up system. It's called Survive, and
Survival.
It's Survival. Oh boy, man, they had to add those extra 3 letters there. My God, but
Hey,
it's-
I hear they're raving about this mode.
Well, it's basically Spec Ops, but then the waves is
there's waves on the multiplayer maps.
unlimited. Yeah.
And there's specialized people like juggernauts, kamikazes,
Fuzzy.
normal people, something probably racist, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably.
I wonder if there's gonna be boards, you know, or something. If it's gonna be open, because it's multiplayer. Map.
If I see boards, I will really freak out. Be like, all right, why not just call it Zombies Part 2?
No, well, okay, look.
No,
Now,
but that
Reed,
shoots
I'm gonna-
back at you.
Now you could not have
Oh.
hidden your disgust for this mode.
Wait,
anymore.
time out.
What?
Not you. Back to Zombie. They shoot at you. If you play PC custom maps, they have made zombies that shoot back at you.
That
Well,
doesn't
I
count, Reed.
Frustrating as hell.
That doesn't
Oh,
count.
wait a minute.
Like-
We're talking about basically a bot mode here. I mean, we're talking about what Brink tried to pull as a single player game.
Yeah,
it's like they
that's
just add
exact-
bots to
yeah.
multiplayer.
That's what it sounds like. I mean, you know, I remember this being exactly like some of the Spec Ops missions, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this
So
is basically what Black Ops did, right? I mean, the bot mode, the single player mode.
Well, and even some of the old Spec Ops
Combat
missions, like where you
Combat
had
training.
to survive. Like, didn't you have to kill like a certain amount of juggernauts?
Yeah,
It's infinite?
16 or 15.
So why are you so skeptical about it, Reed? I know you are.
The only reason I'm just skeptical about it is because there's too many bandwagon people. I can't stand bandwagon people that just come out of nowhere that this is going to be better than zombies. If it's better than zombies, awesome. I'm all aboard. I'll be posting that stuff on my channel all the time. But I hate when people just have this instant idea like, well, he says it's good. It's got to be good. It's
I have
better-
to wait.
It's amazing.
Yeah, no, it's not one of those things you can judge. You guys have to wait and see.
I don't
and-
think I'm gonna pre-order it actually.
I already did because they
MW3.
promised me a poster and I really wanted it.
that was each point of sale.
You can
Good
eBay
Lord.
that stuff, man. Like after it's
I went and
gone.
bought LA Noir. I'm sorry, and he just like for $5 you can put a reservation on Modern Warfare 3 and you get posters and they keep adding stuff. I'm like, that poster looks awesome.
I realize like Walmart hands those out at those things.
Yeah, they hand them out for free at midnight launch.
Yeah.
I
All
know.
right.
Dude, I went to pick up Red Dead Redemption right when it came out, and they were like, "Here, these come with it." And it was a pack of cards, like Red Dead Redemption cards.
Jesus,
And-
Toys R Us, they gave me a horse.
Are you serious?
Brad's like, I don't know when Anakin is actually
serious?
serious.
Like, yeah, I got this Appaloosa. I got a whole full-size horse. I couldn't even get it home in my car. I was like, Jesus, that's a freaking
I just-
bonus
I
pre-order
just cut it
there.
up and made jerky out of it.
I made Elmer's glue.
Well, Anakin eats bunnies for Easter, so that's something.
Hey, I got a thunderstorm coming in, so if I get kicked off, I'm just saying.
All
I'll
right.
try and get back on.
We'll make do. All right.
You'll be happy. I know. I hear it in your voice.
I'm just kidding. Is as obvious as your disgust for this new mode?
I don't like the fact that they like blatantly.
Oh, we can all play
We're
for.
like-
Oh no, it says you and a friend. Aw.
It's two. It's so
So it is like Spec
talk
Ops.
about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 2 people. So no, we can't even play together.
I mean, Spec Ops was in like Call of Duty 5 had Nazi zombies. Then Modern Warfare 2 is like, you know what? Let's put some Spec Ops in here. That's gonna take down zombies. And everyone just pretty much like lame. And then Modern Warfare 3's coming around. They're like, all right, new plan. Let's take zombies and make the zombies humans.
Well, you
There
know
we
what?
go.
They don't even have to do that because
It's
people
like,
are still
isn't
gonna
that
buy it for the multiplayer.
Question mark?
Well,
Yeah.
you know, I do applaud them putting new modes in. I mean, I think we
Yes,
need
I
some
do,
more than
absolutely.
just plain old multiplayer and then the campaign. Give me a
To be
little.
honest, I
something.
hope it's great because I don't want to be sitting with a crappy game for another year.
Yeah,
Whatever,
I hear you.
crappy game that people are still gonna play.
I just don't like hearing
Yeah.
all these directors saying this is like, it's Jesus who's coming. It's the rapture.
Well, and we hope it is. I mean, God, guys. I mean, think about it. We sit here and we bitch about it, but that's what we want. We want Modern Warfare 3 to be Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. That's
Exactly.
what we're looking for. So.
Yep.
And what the reason that we act this way is because our mouth, we've been soured. What is it? Well, and it's progressively been getting worse. We at first it was modern. It was World at War for me,
Yeah.
and I was like, nah, not as good.
I agree.
No, it's not. It's
Well,
not up to
exactly.
par.
You start with COD 4, nothing's going to change
No.
your mind ever.
Well, that's the thing, though. I mean, look.
Yeah, I think I agree with Reed.
Since we're
if you
talking about
start-
sequels, let's talk about The Hangover 2. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Jesus
no.
Christ.
So look at Batman Begins, okay? Amazing film. And you're like, oh my god, this is awesome. And then they're like, we're gonna make a sequel, and you're like, oh god, here it comes. And then you get The Dark Knight, and you're like, oh my god.
Exactly.
good.
Just when you
And
think
they-
it couldn't get any better, that's when they
Exactly.
deliver a much better product. That's
And-
what I'm looking for in Modern Warfare
cookies.
3.
That's what we're looking for. We're looking for the sequel
A good
to Modern Warfare
sequel,
or
yeah.
to Call of Duty 4. And when World War came out, I was like, I'm not a huge fan of World War II shooters.
Yeah.
So I'll stop because I like that advanced weaponry. That's what my key selling point.
Yeah,
And
honestly, I wanted Modern Warfare 3 to be future weapon, not even modern. I wanted it to even be a little post-modern.
Yeah,
you know?
I heard about that.
I
Did
agree.
they say that?
No, they have secured the right. Infinity Ward secured the right to the IP Future Warfare.
Yeah,
So
I'm
like,
all
it's a-
aboard for that. God,
Yeah.
give me that. Screw this Modern Warfare 3. I don't give a crap about Soap McTavish. Give me like 2050 weaponry here.
Give me
you know?
Soap McTavish the second. Or the third.
Give
or
me a
whatever.
Sun Bar.
So no, I mean, it wouldn't even have to be like laser shooters. It could be like take the show future weapons, integrate some of those weapons
Absolutely.
into it, like shotguns that can actually shoot somebody from a distance.
Yep.
You have a thing for shotguns, huh?
Yeah, no kidding. Look at a game like Uncharted or something like that, or actually GoldenEye for the Wii. That game used shotguns. It actually worked. I was sitting there shooting a shotgun. I wasted like 15 clips because I'm like, this is awesome. This is how it's supposed to work. I shoot them in real life. And
Did you play it online?
no, I never played online, but I played the single player, and it was perfect. I was like sitting there shooting guys from 15 feet away, and they were dying.
I tried to play it online, but I typed in the friend code for somebody like 20 times. I never could get it right.
Are you what? Is that a joke?
Son of a bitch. You did it again.
Joking or not?
I don't even know. I don't even know what.
Lying.
It's like
It's not being.
10 seconds of silence. That's a joke.
That's me trying to figure something out. I'm like, wait. Let me
I was
try
just trying to save some bandwidth with the audio. I didn't want anybody to say anything for a few minutes. I'm trying to save our viewers some download time. That's all.
I don't know. I was scared to make a
No, I
comment.
finally got it. He's talking about because the friend code's too damn long.
Yes, exactly. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to type it in more than 5 times.
Oh,
But I couldn't figure it out. I was like, maybe he did play it, and he really was serious. And his buddy's friend code, he just couldn't get it to work.
Oh my god.
See, that's why I was anyway. So yeah, I mean, that's how shotgun should work. So that's why I have that. But yeah, I mean, if it was Future Warfare, God, that would be so awesome. I mean,
Oh yeah.
and they may do that in the future. It's not like,
Future-
I mean,
Future
this.
Warfare. Let's just talk about E3 predictions. Why don't we?
Okay, go ahead.
Is that
Go ahead and start.
no? You start.
Wait a minute. I thought we were still talking about future weapons, and it's like, okay, we're done.
Shut
E3.
down.
Zombies, like,
Stop
No
it.
Star
I'm
Wars
done
for
with that
you.
topic. Let's talk about
Old Republic Commandos.
God, zombie. Nice segue. You don't cut somebody off to segue.
No, that is
It's
the
like, wait a
best
minute.
segue.
Let's talk about that liquid on top of mustard. Let's just talk about that real quick. You know, that's
What is
really
that that
weird.
floats to the
What
top?
is that stuff? I mean, it's just weird.
Does it have to do with catching up on your work?
Oh,
Oh,
catching up! You're the mayonnaise.
God dang it. Was that
E3 predictions. Come on, guys.
All right,
Okay.
do it.
Go. You starting?
No, you start.
No, excuse me?
Silly goose. You
Don't cut me off and expect me to go first.
I predict there's going to be 3 E's involved.
Yeah, and I predict that it's gonna stand for Entertainment Expo Electronics.
Or not necessarily in that order.
No, so okay, here's my prediction. We too will be under a glass case with a Mario like placard or something on it, and it's gonna be like they're gonna talk for 20 minutes while you stare at it and go like the Wii 2's under there, and you're gonna be shaking your head like you're staring at like a goldfish in a Petco,
Shaking your head.
and then and then he's gonna pull it off really fast, and everybody's gonna applaud, and then we're not gonna see anything else for another year.
I agree.
That's my biggest prediction. We're not going to see any games. We're not going to see anything in the next E3. We'll see yet another glimpse, maybe a tech demo, maybe some gameplay, and we'll see it a couple years from now when PS4 is finally ramping. Coming to maybe the end of its development, and then we'll start the whole thing over again with the with the new consoles coming out. Other than that, the games, of course, we're going to see games like we're going to be seeing Dark Souls, which is the only one I'm really super excited for other than Skyrim. We probably see some more from Modern Warfare 3, definitely Uncharted 3, holla. We've got... we're going to have...
That's so lame.
Zombie, don't
I don't even know why I did that. I'm like, what is wrong with me?
It's okay. It's your birthday.
Indeed.
Just
I'm high on cake.
Exactly. That crap will mess you up.
Indeed.
What other games we got coming out?
We got Gears, we have Resistance, we have Infamous 2.
yeah. True.
I want to talk about Infamous 2, so you be quiet.
Do it. Tell us.
All right. So, well, some of the things I think Infamous 2, I actually just recently read the review on IGN since they get it like years in advance. Actually, oh my God, it's coming out in like 5 days. Oh my God, I didn't even realize it. But anyway, they gave it a 9 out of 10. It's
Infamous 2 they did?
Yep. It's that good.
I will buy that day one. I will not be buying Duke Nukem then. Like, I didn't realize it was coming out that early.
And I am so excited for it. I've heard so many raving reviews, and I'm really looking forward to it. Uncharted 3, I'm looking forward to.
Wait, hold on. Why would we hear anything about that at E3 if it's coming out in a couple days?
That won't be at E3.
They'd show gameplay, is what I'm
They're
saying.
GameStop,
They've been
not
doing
E3.
it.
Yeah, why
That's
would
all
they
they've
show a
been
game
doing.
that's been released?
Wait, when's E3?
E3's
June 6th.
yeah.
My
I think
mom's
that's when
birthday.
the game comes out, actually.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
well,
won't tell you
that's a sad
about
face. Modern Warfare 3, though. And I think we're going to actually get a Resistance trailer besides the one where people sit in a train and then we
Reed's
see
right. The
shadows.
release date is June 7th for Infamous 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
we still
God
won't hear about it
dang.
at E3.
Shoot me by a
Yeah.
day, darn it.
Yeah, I doubt. I these games that wouldn't be very effective. I don't think.
Yeah, no.
You'd think?
But I do think
They'll do
also
the big
Gears,
reveal
They're going
for
to show a lot
Infamous
of
2.
Gears.
Wouldn't that be awesome though? It's like the big reveal, Gears of War 3, and another special announcement. It comes out tomorrow. everybody like.
Oh
craps
no, they
themselves.
did it!
Yeah, exactly. That would be freaking amazing. But But yeah, so these games, we're going to get to see a lot from these. Also, I mean, do you guys know any new games that might be showing up? Because I don't. What do you hope to see?
I
think all
heard
the
that
biggies-
Nintendo's supposed to be big in this one, this E3. That Nintendo's got a lot of stuff.
Now, we are going to definitely see some goofy crap from Nintendo, but I hope that there
the
is
new
a...
Assassin's Creed, I think.
A new what?
Revelations.
That might be there, and I'm
The
excited
new-
about that.
What is
I'm
this?
really excited. The Assassin's Creed 3.
Oh, yeah. They've already been talking about it a little bit on some of the gaming sites.
Revelations, I think.
Indeed.
Yeah, and there's that. What I really hope for is a new main Mario title. We had one. We had one over a year ago with Galaxy 2, and
I want Mario.
I want to see like something great. I want to see another awesome platformer from Nintendo that stars Mario, because he's like the best gaming character there is.
Yeah, I'm calling Link. I bet they do another something with Link.
Now, if they do a new Zelda, like, I don't know, but I mean, people are gonna love it. Wait, their newest Zelda is the Skyward Sword. Junk.
That's right.
That was at last year's E3. Why would they talk? They would probably talk about it again. Yeah, it was at last year's. We still haven't seen anything from it.
Yeah, they said there was not going to be any Zelda at E3 already, so we won't see anything about that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully there's some more Nintendo franchise, stuff out there. I really hope to see some Mario. Or
Diablo 3.
True.
I think they're going to be putting more out for PC gamers.
I'm actually wondering too if they're going to do the new MMO, that they've been talking about from Blizzard, the non-WoW one.
I'm glad I'm not a Blizzard fan.
I'm not a Blizzard
not?
fan either. I do not like Blizzard.
No,
I don't know if I'm gonna get Diablo actually.
I just can't believe that people wait that long, and are content waiting. It's like, what, Diablo 3? Wait, what is that? Oh yeah, there was this game called Diablo 2 back in 1990.
I know. If somebody asked me if hey Anakin, do you like Blizzard games? I would say Snow way.
Snow you.
My tears.
God dang it! We need to start ignoring the pun and just continuing as.
I was like, moving on.
Just act like you never heard anything.
Strength. Darn you, Lord Vader.
I know as
Oh
he's
my God,
saying
actually
the
got
pun, right?
shaken.
I'm looking at his face.
Do you really like Blizzard or not?
I really don't. I really do not like Blizzard.
Jesus Christ, I can't tell. Did you set yourself up?
No, I really do not like Blizzard. I've never actually been a fan of them because the thing is, at the time, okay, there was a game called Total Annihilation. I've mentioned it before. It was a great RTS back in the early 90s. Actually, it was late 90s, but it was early on, in that time period whenever Blizzard was kind of making a name for themselves with the Warcraft and Warcraft 2. Warcraft was very early on. Then they made Warcraft 2, which was basically the RTS of the time, competing against the Command and Conquer franchise. And then that was it.
First RTS I played, I think.
Yeah, and the thing is, here's the deal. My problem started with Warcraft 2 with Blizzard. The thing is, you could stalemate in that game constantly because they had these mines where you went and got gold, and then the mines would dry up. And then sometimes you'd have two continents split by water, and the only way you could get across is by flying units over. And then you would basically stare at each other across the ocean when you both ran out of money.
Boat, yeah.
And then you're just like, well, all right, this is my land and that's yours. We're done. And I'm like, this is the stupidest game ever. And yet, Warcraft 2 got all the accolades. The entire industry was turned on its head because Warcraft 2 was amazing. And I'm like, you idiots! Total Annihilation is so much better.
Warcraft 2.
Anyway.
Yeah, well, I've never even played. I mean, I played World of Warcraft for a couple days and then I quit. That's really the only Blizzard game I've ever played. I've never.
Did you favorite?
No.
Okay.
No,
I didn't like
played
Diablo
2 a bit. Never got into that.
Yeah,
Played
StarCraft. I'm telling you, every single one of their games they have major flaws, and yet for whatever reason, the world has adopted Blizzard as the end all be all company of gaming, and I just don't understand it. All of their games are very, very flawed, and yet they're extremely polished. I'll give them that. But they are always flawed in the actual gameplay. So I just don't know who, out there just loves that stuff. But I am not a Blizzard fan.
Okay.
A lot of Koreans.
I'm a Sucker Punch fan, if anyone cares.
Sucker Punch is awesome!
I love Sucker Punch.
Well, they've got
Such a-
Sly and Infamous.
I'm pretty
They're
sure
doing fine.
one of the games in the E3 expo is going to be a zombie game.
Oh yeah, that Dead
Pretty
Island.
sure.
Oh, Dead Island. I forgot about that. That's what I wanted to bring
Why
up.
are there? Why
Oh
are
boy,
the,
Dead Island. I saw
Listen-
gameplay and I was like, eh.
Did you really see a gameplay?
I haven't seen any gameplay.
Yeah, I
Like
saw the
legit?
15-minute gameplay.
Come on.
10, 15, yeah. They got-
Oh, I haven't seen one.
Who sent a link to me? Some of my subscribers are like, look at this. I'm like, oh, God.
This wasn't Gears
You get in
4
a
2
car
again,
and
was
you
it,
run
Reed?
over. No, unless, maybe.
Sorry.
Yes, maybe.
I don't know. I saw the whole thing. I
the
wasn't
zombies look like the guys from Gears of War. And you're playing as Marcus Phoenix. He's downloadable content.
Okay, that's it. Now I gotta go look it up. I'll be back in 30 minutes.
Link or STFU?
Oh Jesus! All right, so we've got some predictions. We got some stuff about E3. I think it'll be interesting to see what they got, guys. If you stay tuned, we're gonna be talking about E3 for the
Game trailers.
next
Yeah.
week is gonna be huge.
Indeed.
We'll watch it afterwards, Reed. Okay?
Yeah. Afterward, when I do my victory lap.
Not next week. Next week.
You get points for killing people. There we go. Yeah, and it's the whole system.
If we learn anything more about E3 from now till then, we'll keep you in touch. Next week on the podcast, we'll probably talk about
Brad,
that.
don't touch people when they don't want to
Shut
be
the
touched.
hell up, Reed. Anyway, so do we got an email?
Yes, we do. We have.
We've got
fair
3
enough,
mails right here in this podcast.
Yeah.
Just ignore it. Just ignore it.
Move on, quick, move on!
Don't stare at the
The
bees.
first one is from That One Gamer, and he said, "Hey, cast. Free-to-play microtransaction games have become increasingly popular. Do you think this idea will go far? I've tried Combat Arms and Battlefield Play for free. They seem like solid games. Tell us your opinion on this microtransaction and free-to-play games. Thanks."
You really shouldn't be a jerk and actually say his name, because he did write us, a message through email, so he really does need to be recognized.
What?
What's his name? You didn't say his name.
I said That One Gamer.
I
you
actually think
didn't.
that is
Yeah.
his name.
Yeah, I said. Coming from. That's his name.
Yeah, not that one gamer, but no, really, it's that one gamer.
That One Gamer.
No, seriously, what is his name? You're like that one guy gamer.
I feel like I'm in an Abbott and Costello skit or something. It's like, who's on first? Exactly.
Oh,
Yes.
Zombie, I'm just kidding with you.
I bet me and Anakin could do that skip perfectly.
Indeed.
So, microtransaction games. Have you guys played any? Zombie, I know you have, right?
No, I'm not. No, not really.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't either. I've seen some stuff on them. Like, what was that one that NGT was plugging really hard?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good
Oh,
example
that
of
was
them.
Terrible.
Yeah, it was on all my damn pre-post rolls or whatever the hell they're called.
You guys
Yeah.
should know, Reed.
Well, I don't submit that many games to NGT games, so...
Yeah. So, well, basically, what it is you get online and they're free to download, and you can get you can get the guns. You have to pay for them. Like, you get the.
I know people. Yeah, I know people. Like one of my friend's brother, who's like really into like an MMORPG. It's free, it's free to play, but he actually pays cash to get good stuff in his
Right.
inventory.
And
like,
that's how these games make money, rather than a subscription fee.
They're basically just they're hoping competition drives the sales, because you got to pay to get the stuff that will actually win.
Right. And you gotta. I think in these situations you gotta ask yourself, am I being cheated? Because the way I would feel about it, it's that you cannot do any good at this game unless you're buying the guns. So
he
it's
paid
like,
probably over $2,000.
Rich kids win, yeah.
wait. What did you just say?
He paid probably over $2,000 for this game. I tell you.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my
He's
god.
that addicted. I'm seriously. I don't know if he still plays it now, but he played it when he was still 15, and
Now
now
that-
it's like 20, and probably like all throughout he paid over that much.
That game has to suck. Like, I mean, like, not because of the payment, but
I
because it's,
don't
like, that
remember.
old.
Well, I know
I
a
don't
lot of
remember
people who
the
spent
name.
tons of money in Second Life and also EVE Online. I mean, tons of money. So I know it's out there. I know people are doing it, but I just don't think it's you know, I don't think it's mass consumer stuff. You know, I think there's certainly a niche audience out there that is spending money like that. But, you know, there's just no way. I mean, if Call of Duty ever went to that kind of scenario, I'm telling you, I just wouldn't play it. And I mean, if I couldn't get good enough guns and I had to spend $10 to buy a TAR-21 in Modern Warfare 2 or something, I'd be like, no, this is ridiculous. I am not going to sit here and just buy, you know, to be able to win. It's just, I'm not on board for that.
Well, and let me ask you this: if you ever did see that that post roll that NGT had, it said
It starts with battle, isn't it?
it's something like that. But I caught something. It said
It's so funny we can't think of it.
well, it doesn't even matter. Like this is basically a broad thing. I mean, he said Second Life stuff like this, but it
Yeah.
said it didn't say buy or get. It said
PS Home, I guess, if you count that too.
mm-hmm.
A lot of people paid hundreds of dollars to get cool stuff.
Not this good.
Anyway, so basically, you've got it said in this post roll. It didn't say buy or get the XM8 assault rifle. It said rent the XM8 assault rifle.
Oh, now
Yeah.
that's really nasty. That's sleazy right
Yeah.
there. I'm not
I
on
was
board
like-
for that.
I was like, what? Wait.
That
I
means
get
you basically have to
rent it?
pay a fee every month to keep your good weapons.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Once
I'm
you're
out.
hooked.
Now if that's the way it goes. No, you know, even with the microtransactions, won't happen for me.
Yeah.
You know, especially if it gets to the point to where I'm paying $60 for a game and they want me to purchase my weapons. You can go away.
Yeah, I'm out on that. Let me tell you, I'm out
I'm
on
out on that.
subscriptions. Okay, so I'm really out on microtransactions. When I buy a game for $60, I expect $60 of entertainment, including multiplayer. And you know what? The deal is, the bottom line is, really, it's beyond Modern Warfare, okay? The multiplayer for almost any other game out there, even if you're a hardcore fan, really doesn't exceed 60 to 90 days.
Right.
So I'm not gonna pay for a subscription, especially for a $60 game, you know, that I just paid
Oh,
$60
God.
for. I'm not adding a subscription on top of that.
And you know what? Here's the crappy thing, and the thing that pisses me off the most about this whole thing is that Infinity Ward or Activision could get away with this crap because there are people that would buy this, and they would do it. Because
Yeah.
it's like, that's the good game. People would have to resist the surge to say there's a possibly awesome game sitting right there. But you know what? Out of principle, I'm not going to play it because I'm about to spend $60. Then when I get in there, I'm going to put my credit card information in to buy like the Commando or the XM8. I'm going to have to buy it. Oh wait, no, I'm not buying it. I can pay $30 and purchase the weapon, or I can rent it for $1 a day.
Yeah, screw that.
No. And then
Wait,
it's like,
what if they have the option of people with money paying for it, but you can still earn it by just playing a lot?
yeah, that makes no. What do you
No.
mean? So that they can get it fast?
Yeah,
No, man.
like people with money,
Well,
and
you
they're
know-
like, you're gonna be like, oh, they have that gun already.
I was about to disagree with that, but you know what? I could see that happening, and
Yeah,
Rich kids win again.
you know what? That's
Shut up.
well, that's right. That's exactly
Hey, I'm not happy about that either.
At that point. You get to this thing where it's like not about skill. What is a game without having to be good at it? It's like, hey, check this out! I got the golden AK-47, but mine has hollow point rounds, and yours doesn't. And it's like, how'd you get it? I bought it. Well, I'm trying to earn mine. I'm actually taking the skill and I'm putting it to the test. But guess what? The XM8's an overpowered gun, and you can only get it once you prestiged 5 times, or you could pay, $14.95.
Well, see, they're already doing that to some degree with the pre-orders. Remember how we were all like so
Yep.
irritated
Oh,
with
the
Killzone 3?
one.
Yeah, the pre-order was absolutely ridiculous. And yet, if you pre-ordered and paid for whatever the better version was, you were paying basically either a $10 or $20 premium to get the crazy version, and then everything in the game was unlocked for like the first day of release. So you just leveled up like crazy, beat up on everybody else who didn't fork over the extra money, and then you're just like, yeah, what the hell's this all about, you know? And you're dying over here at level 3 or whatever, and everybody else is at 10 or 15 on the first day. And
not only that, you kept your double experience that you could level up very quickly with. So
exactly,
yeah, it was a horrible thing. And you know, if there's going to be DLC, it should be like Mortal Kombat had. It should be a purely cosmetic. Like you got Scorpion's classic outfit. It didn't help you in combat except make you look like a badass. But still, you know, you didn't get anything. Like it doesn't make you better. You didn't get double, you know, coins or something to buy all the cool stuff immediately. So yeah, to me, microtransaction games, it's probably the way it's going to be going. But I am not on board.
Me neither.
At all.
Yeah.
I
remember the MMORPG's name. It's Conquer Online.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard of that.
There's hundreds of the FTO or FTP or whatever. It's
free to play.
Yeah, free to play. So there's hundreds of them. There's like, I mean, I remember back like 4 years ago, I downloaded one called Pirates Online or something. And it was the same thing. It was like this really, that was before I even really knew these existed. It was a point and click. And it was crappy looking and all this junk, and I was like, huh. And I saw these people like walking around. They got like trash bags for helmets and stuff like that. I was like, oh, that's pretty funny. And I was like,
there's a lot like Repels, Fly FF.
And I'm like, where did you get that at? Oh, they didn't find it in a dungeon. You can't go explore and find it. But you got to purchase it for $5. I was like, you actually paid money for that? Hell yeah, dude. And I'm like, you're an idiot.
I wonder if they're gonna do that for Minecraft.
No, I don't. If they do, it'll be like DLC download packs, but guess what? That game has already been modded all to... You can find anything you want anyway. There's no need to buy anything, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I guess.
There's nothing you can do
so
about
much money already for the beta, so...
Well, yeah, I don't know.
True.
But no, I don't think it's going to happen for Minecraft. I don't know, but yeah, my opinion on it, I am out of that situation. I won't be a part of that.
I agree. I'm going to try to avoid that and resist that as long as I possibly can. I've already stated that. Indeed, I've already stated that as if Call of Duty goes to a subscription-based service where you're paying a monthly fee, man, I'm telling you, I don't care how good the game is, I'm out. I refuse to have a utility bill basically come in every month. It's like, okay, gee, I got to pay my water bill, my electric bill, my internet. Oh, and there's my Call of Duty bill. Shoot, I need to pay that. I'm not going to do it. I am not going to do it.
Nope, I agree. And it's like, I mean, I would be so insulted to pay $60 for content and then have to pay what's on the disc monthly. Mm-hmm. No, it's not happening. The game is not worth it. I'm sorry. I don't care how big of a fan you are. This game is not worth that at all. And it doesn't matter if you have fun with it. I'm sorry. There's just nothing worth that much money. It's just so stupid. And the fact that Activision even thought that was a good idea and even brought that up under their breath at one point is insulting enough for me to like be uneasy about the Call of Duty franchise.
I agree.
All right, I have a little almost off-topic question, but you just brought it up about, you know, like, I don't care how good the game is or how much you like it. The Infamous 2 like special edition is $80, and I've honest to God been debating it, and you just jogged my memory, and I'm really sorry to bring that up. But you think $80 is worth a special edition for Infamous 2?
What do you get?
Yeah, what do you get?
Off the top of my head, I can't name it, so I'm not.
I can't tell you.
Yeah,
I
don't know.
We'll talk about it later. Later.
Yeah, I can't tell you. Sorry. I mean, it depends on what you get. Like, you know, with the Halo Special Edition, I really wanted that figurine. I liked that statue. It was awesome.
I liked the Black Ops Prestige Edition. To be honest with you, everybody bitches and complain, and I'm so happy with what I got for $150. I mean, I got those zombie maps, which I play so much. The old one. I got my little RC car over there. I annoy the crap out of my dog. That is just endless hours of fun. I mean,
now the Modern Warfare 2 one, the night vision goggles, they were pretty sweet because they worked.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they actually worked. I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. I didn't buy it. My neighbor did, and I went over there and tried them out, and I was like, I could actually use this in a night situation. You know, I closed the bathroom door. It was like pitch black in there. There was just a little light coming under the door, and that was enough. So it was pretty cool, but But yeah, so anyway, off that topic.
Next question.
Let's hurry up.
Yes,
with the
next
other ones.
question. Come on.
Hey guys, now when MW3 has been confirmed and all this leaked information has been on the internet, what do you think about bringing Spec Ops back? I personally like the idea if they would only make few major changes and forget the star earning thing. Also, the survival missions sound really cool to me, especially when I'm a fan of Nazi zombies. And I like all kinds of survival games. So what do you want to see in a Spec Ops mode? And how did you like it in Modern Warfare 2? And great videos, keep it up. It's from Johannes. I don't know how to say it, sorry.
Johannesburg.
No, it's Johannes Heinonen. I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name.
You probably just destroyed his name.
Yeah, I'm
and
sorry.
His, his dignity. Anyway, but so I want to see in Spec Ops. I would like to see a create your own thing, so where you could create your own challenges or something like that. I think that would be pretty cool. It's like, you can. Why doesn't Call of Duty have a map editor like Halo?
Can't handle it? I don't know. Like the engine? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I'm just curious. I'm wondering why can't we do a create your own thing in Call of Duty? That would be pretty neat. But as far as Spec Ops goes, I think it was awesome. I think that what they should have done though was I don't know.
Spec Ops.
Well,
I didn't either.
Well,
I really didn't like it only because of the limitation of 2. If they did a
Yeah,
4-player
yeah.
Spec Ops, I'm on board for that.
I wish it would be more than 2.
well, that's one thing, and not only that, it just wasn't very deep. I mean, like you could earn a 3-star on it. One thing that they might do if they keep the 3-star thing is to make you play every star rather than just saying you can ramp it up to hard and get that star. I think it would be pretty cool to have to play it over and over.
They're gonna have online rankings and stuff now, so
Right, we did kind of talk about this already. So I mean,
True.
I wasn't like, ooh, Spec Ops, they need to do this with it. It was just kind of like, oh, it's a bonus, it's there. So I mean, yeah, what they're doing now, I guess that's fine.
Gotcha.
Personally.
Okay. Yeah,
Well,
no, I feel you on that too. I mean, as a zombie fan, I'm not going to be some thick-headed kid again saying no one can beat zombies. It's the greatest thing ever. If it's better than zombies, I'm all for it.
Right.
Let's do it.
Right. I agree. Let's hope that we get something that's what I want is I want a single player game, a multiplayer game, and whatever else they're throwing in there. I don't want it to feel like multiplayer and then you got mini games on the side.
Yeah, I agree. Just give me the stuff that I pay for, and the other stuff is extraneous. I don't really care that much. Spec Ops, fine. Throw it in there. I'm not going to complain about extra content, but just
Right.
I don't get. Don't spend your freaking resources on a bunch of goofy little side deals like that. Make the freaking multiplayer work. That's all I
Correct.
care about.
are you just a curious question, are you gonna pre-order it, Anakin?
It depends.
Or have you already pre-ordered it?
No, God, I would never pre-order a game this far advanced. Here's the thing. Let me tell you.
Even if they give you a free poster?
It was awesome.
Only a
don't have it
sucker
yet,
would
though.
pre-order it
Sad
now.
face.
The thing's gonna be like it's gonna be the size of a magazine page.
That'd be awesome. I know my Black Ops poster's pretty big. They gave me.
It's gonna
and
be
my Modern Warfare
It's
one.
gonna be a poster of Ghost holding a GameStop sign, smiling. It said,
Well, actually, no. There's actually
No,
the
that
back
would
of
be
it's
funny.
still blurred out on the website that they're trying to,
It could
promote
be a
it.
multiplayer
And they're like,
map.
oh, we can't reveal this yet because we haven't been allowed to. But stay tuned for the new unveiling of the back of the poster. I'm like, yo, my
Stay tuned.
god.
God, this is
Sadness.
stupid.
Now, here's the deal. My theory on pre-orders. Here's the deal, okay? I always wait. Always. I don't care what the deal is, okay? I always wait until the last weekend before the Tuesday launch of any game. Because here's the deal. It doesn't matter how early all these pre-orders are because, get this, pre-orders don't run out. You can always pre-order, okay? That's the whole point is because
Yep.
they don't know how many to make. So as long as you pre-order in advance, you can get whatever deal you want. But by that weekend, the last weekend before the Tuesday launch, that's when every single big box store, online chain, everybody, that's when they finally do their final reveal of not just pre-order goodies, but all of the actual deals themselves. And Amazon...
Oh my god, I'm freaking out right now. You know how you're saying this for the Infamous 2? I start looking over the stuff now. Oh my god, today, I'm going to buy or reserve the
Let me ask you this:
Zero
did,
Edition.
did they change what he looked like back to his original self?
Yes.
Or did they? What the hell were they
changed it.
thinking at the
I
first?
have
At
no
first,
idea. They were out of their mind. But I just looked at some of the stuff that they're adding for one of the things that's included. It's called a super voucher. You get 2 more powers. You get 4 new, the melee weapons. You get a gold amp, the Cooper cane. Like right there, you had me.
oh, that's
A
hilarious.
samurai sword and a caveman club. But I'll be using the Cooper cane. There's new skins. They have the soundtrack. They have. I mean, this is stuff that I really want. And I'm like, oh my gosh, perfect.
So they have the gameplay review on IGN right now.
They on IGN.com you can read the review.
Oh, you can read it. They don't have a video review or anything showing the gameplay.
I do not think so, and I don't think they're allowed to anyway.
They're embargoed,
It's a
yeah.
week early.
Okay.
Yeah, but talk about this. I pre-ordered my hardened edition for Black Ops.
Yeah.
Like I think 3 weeks before before the release.
I did
And
mine 5 months.
they were sold out. They called me back and told me, I'm sorry, but they don't have it.
Wow.
I would have gone down there and been like,
But
excuse me.
here's the thing. I mean, I actually, a couple of buddies of mine said the same thing. They said, oh, yeah, we went down to, like GameStop, and they said they're out of the hardened edition. And I'm like, okay, here's the deal, guys. The hardened edition, they do allocate some of these early pre-orders. They allocate a certain number to each chain. And we're talking in the, hundreds of thousands, if not more.
Yeah.
But you know what? Okay, fine. Go down to Best Buy. Go down to
Yeah.
Toys R Us. And this is exactly what happened. I had a buddy of mine. He called me up and he was like, "Oh my God, they're out of heart." And I'm like, "Dude, seriously, seriously." Let me tell you, launch day. If you go down to Best Buy or Walmart or wherever, okay, there will be hardened editions available. It's not a problem.
Everywhere in our city, we were sold out of the hardened.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
But they've got a lot of prestigious though.
Well,
Especially for Xbox.
Yeah,
no
you
one
you,
bought
you
it.
need to go find Anakin. You need to go find one of this. Oh God, I forget his name. He has literally sent me about. I'm no joke about 57 messages asking me to game share with him, and I think I told Brad about this.
Yeah, I've seen him.
The kid literally he went and bought the Prestige Edition off Amazon, got it, and he's been trying to get these old maps so bad. Someone used the codes. He has spent so much money. He bought the old World at
I
War, and
feel
he's like, it's not the
bad.
same as Black Ops. I want to play the other one, and I feel so bad for this kid. I'm not going to game share. I won't even game share with Brad, so I'm definitely not going to game share with a random.
It's because you're an
And-
idiot.
Hey, you idiot. Me.
I
No,
got
You're just
mine.
mad.
The-
You're just mad,
Sony
Joey.
actually Sony, is okay with that. This is not the game sharing on the PS3. Between
I
5
know.
consoles, they actually endorse that.
I don't know if I just want to give it to Brad, though. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you
Well,
gave it to
that's the
me. You
thing.
might as well give it to him.
Oh!
No,
I
God.
didn't.
I mean, no.
He's just
that,
joking.
No, he would.
Like how I
I mean, gosh.
Anakin.
Yeah, he
That's
would never
a
do
firm
that.
Kick to his rich. Never mind.
And,
Brad, come on now. Yes, I'd give Anakin zombie maps. The guy that was
They
saying,
are freaking awesome.
Am I
Brad.
wearing a hat?
Thanks, Reed. Am I wearing a hat?
Oh yeah,
Do I have a
he's
hat
so
on?
intrigued with zombies.
Wait, but is this the same dude that on one of your live streams was telling you that his mom had cancer, so he wanted him from you? You remember
Oh,
that?
brother?
You don't remember that?
No,
I
I know the
remember
kid,
that.
but he was under my name, so I can't. I don't know if it's the same guy.
Yeah, yeah. He was like, hey Reed, my mom has cancer, so can I get those maps?
Oh my
I'm serious,
god,
dead serious. My
pissed me
dad's-
off so bad.
He was like, "You son of a bitch! My dad actually had cancer."
Yeah, I know.
I was
like-
there actually at the live stream.
Oh my god, that
Yeah.
got me so mad.
He's like,
I was
"Oh,
so
sorry,
mad.
sorry,
I'm like, no, that's something you don't
No, you don't do
use
that.
as leverage ever.
do that."
It's like, hey, Reed, my cat's a little overweight. Can I get those maps from you?
Can I get that map?
Your cat's overweight. You should see my dog. That thing is like equivalent of 5. I'm not kidding here. It's like
Your
equivalent
dog
of
should be
like
named
5
Rubik's. Because it's the same width as it's long.
Rubik's.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god! All right, I think we're out of time.
Last one. Last
One
meal.
more. Quick.
Just for shits and giggles.
Okay, it's basically Samuel Han again.
This one will have to be yes or no.
No, it's actually he's just showing his appreciation about
Oh,
you answering his mail about the GameStop.
Indeed.
And he's just really skeptical of buying things online.
Well, when I buy stuff online, I mean, if you buy them from like the right people, there's really no reason to be. Honestly, like if you buy it from Amazon or eBay,
Yeah, PayPal actually, I think it's pretty safe.
If you're buying it from somebody like a third party, I don't know, like
Craigslist.
Like Craigslist, yeah. If you're buying it from somebody on there, or like eBay, and they don't have any reviews or anything, then be skeptical. But if not, I wouldn't be too worried about it. I mean,
yeah. The rule is don't buy a game that has a code used. It's plain and simple. Ever. If there is a code in the game for any reason, do not buy the game used. Unless you just don't care about, the multiplayer or the add-on DLC or any of the other things that the code will work for. That's the bottom line. And then if you buy it used from anywhere besides a company that you can take it back to when you get home and realize the disc is broken in half, or that some kid drew on it with a marker on the back of the disc, then you can take it back to the store. But don't, otherwise you're on your own.
Luckily, I live in a state where people return games because they can't sign online because they don't know there's a code, so they just leave it in the box, and I get the code for buying used games.
Really?
No kidding. So yeah, I've checked. I'll be like, can I see the game? And then they'll show me the code is like in the back. And it's nice. It still smells new. And I'm like, they probably sold this because they couldn't figure out how to get online.
So mean.
What a dope.
What an idiot. Yes, I got it for like $20 off because he's an idiot.
What a maroon.
But anyway, Samuel, thanks for writing in. Guys, everybody who wrote in, thank you very much. We really appreciate it. And continue to write in.
And our email.
At our email at podcastdownthescope@gmail.com. And we forward the emails to our actual inboxes, so we read them as soon as they come in. Mm-hmm. And so we get to see what you guys got to say whatever we're doing, during the day. So it's pretty cool to actually see that. We're not getting a whole lot of questions. We get, about 3 or 4 a week. Let's try and ramp that up a bit,
Indeed.
Yeah.
Write a damn question. I know
I
you
forget. I need to include Reed in the email again.
I keep forgetting that to say it doesn't have to be Modern Warfare questions. It can be anything. People are assuming that that's all we're about.
You could ask us what we had for lunch right before the podcast.
Oh yeah,
send me Sly Cooper and infamous questions. I'd love to answer anything non-zombie related.
You can ask me to draw Reed's
or
face, and I'll do
not about gaming commentating related to.
I'm just gonna ignore whatever the hell Brad just said.
If you have any theater room questions that weren't covered in the 32 minutes, I have no problem going back over any of that.
Okay, end this podcast now.
You're the one who can end it. You're the host.
True.
Okay. I know.
Do it.
So any last words, guys?
No, do it. Do it.
How dare you?
No?
Do it.
Any last words? No?
No, just thanks for watching, guys.
Okay, guys.
We do.
Thanks for watching, and that was episode 18 of Down the Scope. See you next week.
Wait. I got some. I don't.
Oh, it's okay. It's your birthday. Give it to him. No, it's not. It's past your birthday already.
Indeed.
Hey, wait, Anakin, what'd you get for your birthday?
I got some new stuff for the new house coming up, and my wonderful wife has something coming in the mail that didn't quite make it for my birthday. So I'll have to get back to you on that.
Yeah.
She forgot.
It's a funky light fixture.
No, it's...
What?
It's
Wait,
funkier than your light fixture.
What the hell?
I can't wait for the day when I get wall hooks for my birthday.
What? Cheese and rice.
Wall hooks for the house, sweet. Score.
Man, I can't wait to be 37.
I hate you.
That's when it's all downhill.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later.
See you next
Bye.
time.